Do you mean it, Louise? Can we really finally do a DNA test on Marty?
Yes. Since it means so much to you, we'll do a test.
Thank you. I promise you, you will not regret this.
Okay. I just don't want to see you get your heart broken.
I won't. I know Marty is my son.
Well, I know that you want to believe that he's your son. But what if you're wrong? What if the test proves that Marty is Beth's son?
I'm not worried about it. I've never been more sure of anything in my life than I am about this. And I know that you have doubts, and I understand that. It's just that when I gave birth to our son, I looked into his eyes. When I look into Marty's eyes, there's no doubt in my mind that that is the child that I gave birth to. And the DNA test is going to prove that I am right about Marty. It's going to prove that I'm right about everything else, too. You know what, Luis, do you think that we can do these test results tonight? Because I don't think that I can wait until tomorrow.
What? Hold on. Now, look, I think we ought to just slow down.
Slow down? Why?
All right, well, just think about it, okay? Think about what it means if Marty is our son.
What it means? It means that we will finally have our child back, Luis.
No, I'm talking about Beth. You know, if you're right, it means that she's been lying to us this whole time.
I know.
That she was somehow involved in your kidnapping. That she stole our baby. That she was never pregnant. That it was all a hoax.
I understand what it means.
I just can't imagine Beth doing something that evil.
Look, I don't want to imagine Beth being so evil or heartless either, but we do have to consider the possibility.
Beth has been such a good friend to both of us.
You know what, Luis? Would you just listen to me for once? Believe in me and stop defending Beth?
Oh, I'm not defending Beth.
Well, if you don't trust me, then you are. If you still think that Marty is Beth's son, then you obviously still think that I'm crazy.
No, I don't think that you're crazy, okay? I'm just worried if we find out that Marty is Beth's son. I'm just worried what that'll do to you.
I'm not worried. Because I know that Marty is my child. And when those test results come in, it will prove that Marty is my son.
Well, I know that you want to believe that.
It's true, Luis, okay? Please, just don't worry. Everything will be fine. We'll finally have our family. We'll finally get our little boy back right where he belongs. With us.
Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness, who is that? At this hour, angels.
Maybe it's the boogeyman.
Hey.
Luis. Sheridan, what are you doing here?
Look, I'm sorry to bother you so late. It's really important.
Come in.
So what is it? Is everything all right?
Well, yeah, I hope so. We need to see Marty.
Marty, why?
Well, look, I know that it's late, but I just have a really important favor to ask you. And,
We want to do a DNA test on Marty. To find out once and for all who his real mother is.
Beth, you all right?
I don't think she heard you. Tell her again.
We're going to do a DNA test on Marty to find out whose child he is.
Whose child he is? I'm his mother, of course. Luis, what is this all about?
Come on, you know how Sheridan feels about Marty.
Yeah, I know she has some crazy idea that Marty is her son, but you and I both know that Marty is our son, yours and mine, Luis.
No, we don't know that, Beth. I feel very strongly that Marty is my child, and I've felt that way ever since I looked into his eyes. I just want to have this test done so it'll prove it to everyone else.
Ugh, this is outrageous. We don't need a test to prove that I'm his real mother.
I'm afraid that we do.
Luis, this is ridiculous, and I'm not going to put Marty through this.
Now listen, I know that this is asking a lot, okay? But this is so important to Sheridan.
But you told her before you didn't see a need to do it.
I know. But I've decided that we should go ahead with it. Listen, this is the one thing that will help Sheridan finally put this behind us, to realize that Marty is not her son, and then we can put this all behind us.
I don't see the need to do it. I am not going to put Marty through this. He's a toddler.
No,
He's
the
a
test
baby.
is painless.
But it's not necessary. Louise, listen, I've been patient. I have been understanding about Sheridan losing her baby and all that. But enough is enough. Marty is my son, and I'm not going to put him through that. I will not allow it.
Why don't you want to do the test, Beth? What are you so afraid of?
Oh, this is it, Bethy. You are going down, and this time for real.
What's wrong, Beth? What are you so afraid of?
Nothing.
Well, if Marty truly is your child, then you should have nothing to fear. Isn't that correct?
I'm not afraid. I just don't think it's necessary.
Well, I do. Because if Marty really is your child, then I have no choice but to accept it. And frankly, if I were you, I would think that you would want to have this test done. You got to be getting pretty sick and tired of hearing me go on and on about Marty being my child.
Yes, I am.
Well, then this test will put all of my suspicions about Marty to rest. That is, unless you're hiding something.
I have nothing to hide.
Great. Then let's get on with it.
I agree. Let's do the test.
Wait, Louise, Marty's sound asleep. I'm not gonna wake him up in the middle of the night to drag him down to the hospital.
Oh, that's why we brought the lab technician with us.
What?
We brought the lab technician with us. Louise, please.
This is Mr. Bateman. He's from the DNA lab.
He can perform the test on Marty right here now. Marty doesn't have to go anywhere. In fact, we don't even have to wake Marty up.
Oh, there is no way out now, Bethy. You are so busted.